Hapa lazima kuna funguo, unafinya hapo na unafungua nayo. Haya, enough of there. Then kuna ka sunroof. Hapa ndio rais anatoanga kichwa hapa. Rais anatoa kichwa na hapa anahutubia wananchi, anakanyaganga hapa. Unaona? Mimi Raila, mimi Samuel Ruto. Na hapa ya kwamba anasimamanga hapa akisema wale watu wa pande nyingine tuliwanyorosha hapa. So during elections, Kenyans noticed this car. This is the Lexus LX570 2016 model. Why? Because the President of the United States of America, the President of Kenya rather, Dr. William Samuel Ruto uses this car. This is the Lexus LX570 2016. But did you know actually these are Toyota? So Lexus is the luxury division of Toyota. So if you didn't know that Lexus is a Toyota, you should know, because even Nissan has Infinity, Hyundai has Genesis, and which other brand? I think even Honda's Acura. So this is the top cream de la cream of Toyota. So you want to see this car. Is it really worth the 15 million? Why is the president using this car? What is so special about this car? And should you put your money on it? Kama una pesa, just watch for the inspiration, because siku yako itafika. But guys, before we continue, please like the video so other people can get to watch this video. By the way, we got an opportunity to film the car outside the showroom. Thank you to Lot Automotive Kenya for making this possible for us. Hii gari si kubwa tu. Before we talk about the size, anything else, let us talk about the numbers. So, under the bonnet of the LX570, you get a V8 engine that is 5700cc. Umesikia vizuri? Unajua gari ni kubwa na si kimwili tu. So hiyo engine ni kubwa sana. Kwa sababu hata ukiangalia the LC200 is 4600cc. So huyu ni baba ya mubaba. Hii ni ya mubaba ya Land Cruiser zote, but it's the Lexus LX570. That LX570 engine sends the power to the wheels via 8-speed automatic transmission. So hebu angalia venye inakanyaga ground bwana. Unajua hata watu wanashangaa. Hii ni gari ukienda nayo mahali watu wanashangaa. So they say nobody loves poverty, and by the way, if you are successful, what you really want is just something that can set you apart. You want people to really see you in the society. You want to stand out. That's why Toyota has made this particular unit just for people who have really made it in the society. Compare yourself with the President of Kenya. William Ruto himself owns this particular car. So when you approach the Lexus LX570, it is not just the ordinary like the LC200. I want you to remember that. This is made for the top 1% in the society. So the grille is the signature of Lexus in terms of design. Watu wamesema hii grille saa zingine haikai poa, ni kubwa sana, wangepunguza, but who are you to complain bana when the designers have done their work? I love the chrome, that really, the shape of the grille actually runs and really hugs the front, and the car looks very aggressive. Inakaa poa sana. Then in the middle here, there is this emblem of the Lexus. That emblem itself actually contains sensors, because this car comes with safety packages, things like emergency braking system, front prevention collision, because kuna kamera hapa. So then hii grill kubwa usione tu ni madoido, there's ventilation. Hizi ni ventilation for circulation of air, unaingia huko. So it's not really, again, another reason as to why these guys are really making this thing out of plastic. Imagine if this was a hard metal and this thing really hits you. In case of accident, I think the impact will be reduced. So I think the plastics just, hii inaitwa headlight washing provision, like inatoka na inaosha hizi headlights na gari inakuwa mzuri. Then here, do we call them the fog lights? I don't know if they are the fog lights, but they are, because there's no any other thing. Because the lip here, there could be a fog light here, but these are, I think this is not a DRL. They're just kind of lights. I don't know the name. If you're watching this video, you can really tell me. By the way, before we continue, I just want you to like the video, and thanks to Lot Automotive for making this video possible. If you want this car bana na uko na pesa, it is available at Lot Automotive located in Mombasa. So get in touch and we'll be able to actually direct you and also get you this car at a good price. So generally, I can say that the Lexus LX570 from the front has a good design, and it is not really bad. The grille looks okay, the lower lip looks okay, the ground clearance is just massive here, so you can navigate quite a number of bumps. Compare this with the Range Rover and maybe Cadillac Escalade. You can compare that. I want you to compare this Lexus front LX570. Remember, this is a 2016 model, and this one. This is the LC300. 2021. I want you to compare that and tell me which one really excites you. Take your time. So in terms of design, things like lighting, there's a small variation in lighting for the front and for the Lexus and the LC300. Remember here, last week we reviewed this LC200. It's not LC300. So in the middle of the LC300, you just get the Toyota emblem. Personally, I think I like the Lexus because it is so much refined and it will cost you more. So Lexus LX570 come with 21 inches alloy wheels. On the side profile, you know, hakuna mwangaza mzuri hapa, so I'm really trying. Let us look at the Lexus LX570 from a distance so that you see. Hiyo light ni mbaya sana, haikai mzuri, lakini we'll try. So hii ndo gari from a distance, like the side profile. What you get are the chrome trims that also run on the door panels from the other side up to. Then pia ukifungua mlango hapo unapata ni this is what we call this one. It's the chrome from here up to this point. Pia ni chrome. Let me capture it from the other side so that you can see it clearly, so you see what I'm talking about, eh? How the car is beautiful, eh? Hii si gari ya wale ambao wapati tenda kwa government. Hii ni gari ambao unapata tenda then unaenda unanunua gari. Now we want to talk about this car, by the way. The argument is, if you know the Land Cruiser 200 series, like we've talked about this car here, this one. If you know this car from, remember it's a V8, but the LC300 of 2021 is not a V8. It is a V6. So basically, these two cars are the same. The Lexus, that black one, and this LC200 that is facelifted to LC300. So they are both V8, and Lexus makes about 385 horsepower. At the back of the Lexus LX570, hatujaingia ndani bado. At the back here, you get the imprint of, how do we call this? We call it the Lexus, I don't know. That Lexus is there, it's written there. Then there's the chrome trim that runs on the back lights. And also the carvings at the, you know, these rear lights, when zinakaa kama L, zimechora L up. You see, takes that shape. So I think the design at the back is very good. And also in the middle here, you find this Lexus here. Then there's the LX570 that is imprinted here. So this LX570, it is Lexus, and the car is 5,700cc, and it's a V8. But when you come here to the Land Cruiser, ZX, that is the grade. Then there's the imprint of Land Cruiser. Then there's a V8 for the 200 series. So you see, that is the difference. So the back of the Lexus really looks really good as compared to LC300 or LC200. So I think this is something that you really need to consider. You can see parking sensors are there, and there's also another chrome trim that runs there, and where you put your number plate. Mzuri sana. Kuna kama Mercedes inatolewa hapo bwana. Hii ni E250 Angalia tu gari, hata kama una pesa angalia tu, kuna siku utakuja kununua. We are continuing. So in terms of exterior design, there's also this spoiler at the back here. Then there's the shark fin aerial, kind of. Hii inakuanga mzuri sana na hizo watu wanaiba sana, so you need to also look at it. Then you get this roof rail, this aluminium or what? Yeah, kind of. It's a very nicely designed car. So hapa ndo waheshimiwa wanasimamanga, and I want to show you inside. Before we get inside, we want to rate this car because even the accessibility of getting inside, how you can get inside, it's very easy. The side steps, so you can step on there. The interior of LX570, yani naingia hapa nasikia ni kama niko nchi nyingine, ni kama nimeenda vacation ng'ambo. Juu hapa ndani ni kama this is very 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 nice. Yani it's fully loaded, everything here. Let us start from here. When you start from here, you get these switch controls for the milango. Huku unaweza control. Then these ones are the memories. I think this is for the seats. 1, 2, 3. These are the seats for memory, like in Mercedes. If I'm not wrong, you will correct me because I'm not used to this car. But what I know that I love this car so much. And by the way, quite a number of controls here. Nimeona hapo unaweka cruise control. Tunaita cruise control, adaptive cruise control. Yani unaweka tu speed na unaacha gari inaenda kwa hiyo speed, unatoa mguu kwa accelerate. Yani mimi sitaki kuongea. Let us start from here. These seats are adjustable. So unakuja hapa una adjust vizuri. Kama hii ukiadjust, hiyo ni ya ile ya juu penye unaegemea pale, where you rest your back. Then hii ni hiyo ya. Then hii ni ya kurudi nyuma uenda mbele. So ukiwa mrefu unasukuma inaenda mbele. Na hii ni ya hiyo ya kukalia. Hiyo hii hapa. So those are the control. Memory seats. Haya. Hatujaongea na wood finish hapa. Hapa kuna chrome camera hapa. Na pia you can see the wood trim pia kwa mlango hapa. Everything is refined. And hapa kwa mlango hapa kuna kuweka, you put your glass here. I think hata wamechora chupa hapo, inamaanisha vinywaji unaweka hapo kando. Mimi sina uwezo, sina nguvu, mimi ni mnyonge, lakini nitaonesha tu hii kwa sababu you get inspired so that one day you can also buy this car for yourself. Hapa there's height control, there's differential, there's quite a number of functionalities in the middle of the center console here. Huku kuna controls sijaiendesha hii gari, so I have to learn. As I learn something that is the signature of Lexus ni isa, sijui kama inafanya, lakini watu wanasema inakuanga analog. Hii screen ni kama 13 inches ama 11 huko. Haya. Then the steering wheel, you know, hata kama sina uwezo, even if I don't have money, but I'm so inspired that one day I'll be able to own this particular unit. So you look at it from here and you really realize that it's push to start. Hii unaweka mkono na unafinya, kuna mambo ya funguo hapa. Then ukikuja kwa steering, wacha niregeshe. This is the only chance I have bwana. Wacha niregeshe nyuma kidogo ni enjoy bwana. Maisha mazuri. Kumbe DP Ruto ana enjoy. President Ruto ana enjoy sana. Sasa hii ni height control if I'm not wrong. Hii ni ya kuinua, unainua, unaregesha. Hii ni height control again. Ukipata ku turn off, alafu unakuja hapa kuna warm seats if I'm not wrong. Hii ni ya seats ama AC. Kuna ya moto hapo. Quite a number. Then you can navigate through the screen through this menu button. Enter. Unaona penye enter iko. Hii inamaanisha maybe you've selected a command on the screen, so unafanya tu enter. Na hapo electronic parking brake is there. Then here we have this practicality in terms of where you can store. Hii baby chupa ya nini? Bottle kubwa sana. Na unaweza cover hivyo. Then hapo ukifungua hapo there's a storage compartment there that you can use to store your stuff. Then there's a dual climatic control system. Huku na huku, a lot of stuff. And then the steering feels very compact. Then you see hapa pia kuna hizi vitu za kama eyesight azinafanya, so hapa bado ni kutu ndani ya interior. Ndani yake kabisa. Mungu nipe pesa. Mungu nipe tu pesa. Na hii hujaenda kwa, wacha tufungue hapo center console tuanga. Cooler box. Hapa unaweka kinywaji, inamaanisha if you buy tunaweka kinywaji hapa. Ukienda Mtito Ndei kutoka Mombasa unapata kinywaji kimekuwa kwa ile hali nzuri. Yani the drink is ready to be consumed. The temperature is very appropriate na unakuja hapa hata I have not exploited this center console vizuri because there are so many controls here that I need to take time and learn how to use them. If maybe you thought this is not worth your money, think about this trim here. Nikigusa hapa nasikia niko karibu na success sana. I just feel like I'm a successful person. The practicality of the interior of the Lexus cannot be understated. Uwezi fungua tu center console hivyo. Hapa lazima kuna funguo unafinya hapo na unafungua nayo. Haya, enough of there. Then kuna ka sunroof. Hapa ndio rais anatoanga kichwa hapa. Rais anatoa kichwa na hapa anahutubia wananchi, anakanyaganga hapa. Unaona? Mimi Raila, mimi Samuel Ruto. Na hapa ya kwa anasimamanga hapa akisema wale watu wa pande nyingine tuliwanyorosha hapa ndio anasimama, lakini that is for jokes, we are all Kenyans bwana. Alafu ukienda hapo unaona this side, wacha nionyeshe kwa nyuma tena. I love these seats bwana. Na imagine hatujarudi huko. Haya. Sasa wacha nifunge hii, wacha tuende nyuma. Haya. When you get here, you are greeted with class, luxury, and above all, you are greeted with excellence. You feel inspired to succeed in life, and again, there's nothing better than this. The legroom here is very, very practical. Hapa unaweza songesha hizi, by the way, unaona ina move. Inakuja mbele. By the way, kuna kitu sijawaambia. This car comes with 19 speaker McLavinson. We call it McLavinson? Yes, that is the speaker one. Kuja hapa ngoma inakaa hapa, ngoma udari sana. Then you come here, you get these back screens whereby you can be able to actually watch your stuff when you are inside here. So this, that, how many speakers? 1, 2, 3. Then there's another 3. Then you also get practicality of the bottle holders here that can be able to. Now, when you get in here, hata viatu zangu ni chafu lakini mtanisamee kwa leo. I'm promoted to step into this unit. Hey maisha. Mungu wangu. Haya, unakuja hapa. You see at the back within the center console there is this ventilation provision for wale watu wanakaa nyuma. You can regulate it here. The temperature control knobs are here and wacha niwaoneshe vizuri msiseme kuonesha. Then hapo kuna HDMI, kuna aux, kuna volume control. So driver doesn't have to control muziki huko. This one you can use to control even the screen switch are here and practicality of the same. Kuna lighting system. Then this I think AC outlet. Okay, unasikia baridi hapo una nini. Then now this is an 8-seater and it really feels pole bro. Oh, kumbe kuna blinders pia. Hebu sasa ukikuja hapa unanunua hii ni luxury bwana. Brother wewe unaweza afford hii? Unaweza bwana usiseme. So hata nimeonyeshwa hii unavuta hivi maisha inakuwa nyororo. Alafu sasa as we finish I just want to show you the boot space. Ndio angalie. Do you love the color of the seats? I think they are good. By the way, hizi screens zinafanya. Usifungue sasa hivi. Hatuna pesa zikiharibika tu. Siwezi lipa bwana. Funga tu hiyo. Then we come here. Acha tufungue sasa muoneshe vizuri ile ili. So you come here again. You get these seats. Just but there's something. Hizi ni memory za kulalisha hizi, si ndio? Unafinya inaenda. Ukifinya hapo inaenda huko, si ndio? Alafu hizi zikilala kuna ka space hapo unaweza. Na hii space unaweza kando. Unaweza inua. Okay, sawa. Sitaki kukusumbua but I think guys now you've seen that this is a practical 8-seater SUV top cream de la cream ndio mwenyewe na rais anatumia Ruto. Then now spares zinakaa wapi? Hapa nyuma So guys, I think you've seen that for yourself. It's a car that is worth your money. And then bei wanasema ni kama 15 million. By the way hapo nyuma pia kuna hizo two cup holders on this side. But something that you don't know about this car is that the upper is not that practical, especially after umelalisha hizi viti. The space is not that huge. So with sitting capacity 1 2 3 1 2 3. Alafu driver na mtu wake 8 people. Si ndio? So hii pia ni power. Unafinya hapo. Haina haja. Kuna zile za miguu unafanyanga tu hivi na zina. Haina hiyo sensor.